So, dear swimming fans, welcome back once again to the beautiful city of Vienna, the capital of Austria. This is the Rowing Center New Danube, and this is the venue of the 2024 European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships. We're going to have the boys race in the 10K, so that is the Olympic distance. We already had the girls race, of course. That was really fantastic. And I can tell you that if you were with us in the morning session, it was really an amazing race. So in the end, French victory. Clémence Concordano with 11 hundredths of a second ahead of her Greek rival. So in the end, from Greece, it was a silver medal, of course. Georgia Macri clinched the bronze medal, and we had actually the silver medal and bronze medal went to Italy. That was the bronze medal number 2 already for the Italians during these European Championships. So it was Chiara Sanzulo who managed to clinch the bronze medal. There's a beautiful view of this New Danube Rowing Center. A bit cloudy, but still, I would say, rather shiny, the weather here. And the water temperature is a little bit over 25 degrees. So the official introduction of the boys is just about to begin. We'll have a total of 37 athletes in the field. So they are ready for the action. 37 athletes from 22 different nations in the 10K, the boys race. This is day number 2, and tomorrow, of course, we're going to have day number 3, the last day here at the Europeans with the mixed relay competitions. But now, the introduction of the boys, age category 18 and 19, there's the 10K, and the number 1 bib, it is Jeremy Kuntz, representing Germany, Dmitro Boyko from Ukraine, number 2. Then we have one of the 3 Turks, Berk Boj. Starting number is number 3. From Portugal, one of the 2 Portuguese, Bruno Loureiro. He's the number 4. One of the 2 Czechs, Tomasz Reismüller. He's the number 5. 3 Italians in the field. One of them is Vincenzo Del Vecchio in the number 6. Start number 7, Germany, Eric Mühlenbeck. 2 Greeks in the field. One of them, the number 8, is Ioannis Skaris. Here he comes. Lorenzo Cinquepalmi from Italy. Last year's 6th place athlete. In the number 9, Burhanettin Hachisagia from Turkey. Finished 7th at the 7.5K last year in Corfu. The number 11 is representing Spain, Mateo Garcia Castro. Finished 15th last year. And the 3rd German, Joas Klaus Kusche, who finished 5th last year in Corfu. From Estonia, Mark Itsisin. From Belgium, the only Belgian athlete in this race, Maxime Courtois in the number 14. And the other Estonian, Jan Pashko, finished 5th at the 7.5K last year in Corfu. And last year's gold medalist, Piotr Wozniak from Poland, the number 16. Then Mati Hartmann from Hungary, former World Junior bronze medalist. Then from Ireland, Ronan Fahey, the only Irishman in the field. Finished 23rd last year. Denis Borovka from Czech Republic, the number 19. Bartosz Kapala, gold medalist at the 7.5K last year at the Junior European Championships in Corfu. Nando Nagy, representing Romania, number 21. Then from France, Sasha Veli. He's the number 22. Then comes another Hungarian, Daniel Potetsin. Finished 11th at the 7.5K last year at the juniors. From Slovakia, Jakub Gabria, the number 24. Then the other Portuguese athlete here in the field, Ricardo Santos, finished 9th last year. Also competed last year at the 10K Maor Goralnik from Israel. He finished 21st a year ago. Džiugas Miškinis from Lithuania, the only Lithuanian athletes at these European Championships. Then representing Andorra, Kevin Teixeira Pereira, the number 28. The second, so the other Israeli athlete, Eden Flores Partin, the number 29, and then Hunor Kovac Sheresh, who is, of course, the junior open water world champion, last year's silver medalist at the 7.5K. Rocco Laguardia from Switzerland, Mauro Bobanovic from Croatia, then another Greek athlete, Angelos Christodoulou, the number 33. The third Italian athlete, last year's silver medalist, Vincenzo Caso, one of the big favorites of this race. The third Turkish athlete, Poyraz San Ashkin. He's the number 35. The second French athlete, Emile Vincent. He's the number 36. And the only Polish swimmer this time will be Jerzy Laris. So these are the 37 athletes. And once again, we can check the start list with these 37 names. So we have 1 minute until the start of the boys' 10K race here in Vienna. 37 athletes, 22 different nations, and we have 8 swimmers who were present also in Corfu last September and the 2023 Junior Open Water Swimming Championships as well. We have the last year's gold medalist, Piotr Wozniak, of course. And we also have last year's silver medalist, Vincenzo Caso. So can they repeat their performances from last year? There's a start. So the boys are underway. En route to the finish. But that will take, well, a solid 2 hours. Well, last year the winning time of Piotr Wozniak was 1 hour 54 seconds and 1700ths of a second, so 1:54.17 in total. That was a very exciting race with only 3/10 of a second separating the first place Piotr Wozniak and the silver medalist Vincenzo Caso. Also, Unus Schwedler from Germany was within 1 second regarding the difference between those competitors. So in 2023 in Corfu it was really a fantastic and exciting race. But remember this morning, the girls' race, it was also very tight between Cocordano and Macri. So we already have 1 French gold medal at the 10K. Here are the Europeans. So after a frenetic start, we hope for an even better race, of course. 8 laps in total, 8 by 1,250 meters. So all in all, 10 kilometers. That's the Olympic distance. And 37 boys, 37 great gladiators in the water now, fighting for the podium finishes, fighting for the good results. So this is the bunch of athletes right after the start. And we have a couple of big favorites here. And don't forget, we have the brand new European Aqua. There you can see the QR code, and you can download it from the App Store or the Google Play. So make sure you're registered to get all the exclusive contents of this and other major European Aquatics events. You can access exclusive content, real-time updates, behind the scenes, and much more, all from your phone. So European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships on the palm of your hands. Don't miss this chance. There's the QR code. Download the Euro Aqua app. So this is lap number 1 out of the 8. And yeah, of course, it's the very early stage of this competition, but there you can see that one of the French competitors already in front. So a little more than 3 minutes since the start of this race, and one of the French athletes already leading the way. We already had a French gold medal, thanks to Clémence Cocordano, who won by 11 hundredths of a second ahead of Georgia Macri of Greece in the girls' race. So we have 3 athletes from Germany, Turkey, Italy, and Hungary, respectively. 2 athletes from 7 different countries, such as Portugal, Czech Republic, Greece, Estonia, Poland, France, and also from Israel. And 1 athlete from Ukraine, Spain, Belgium, Ireland, Romania, Slovakia, Lithuania, Andorra, Switzerland, and Croatia. Also 2 athletes from Poland, of course. So we have a French leader. We have an Italian athlete in 2nd place. And it could be the big day of the French here at the 10K if one of these French guys would manage to win the gold medal after the gold from Clémence Cocordano in the girls' race. So France, Italy, Germany in the first 3 positions. And actually from the actually I would say from the 2 French athletes, it is Sasha Velli who is leading the way at the moment. So Velli in the lead now. And don't forget, the competitors have 1 short straight session for 90 meters in the beginning, then the first long straight session with 535 meters, then another short one, another 90 meters, and the second long straight session with another 535 meters. That's a rectangle, actually. That's the shape of this course here in Vienna. So Sasha Velli dictating the pace. One of those who were born in 2005. So those who were born in either 2005 or 2006 can participate in this category. Boys who are 18 or 19 can participate. So it looks like Velli has been chased down. So one of the Germans now in the lead. I'm not sure, but it looks like it is Jonas Klaus Kusche The number 12, yes, this is actually Kushe, who finished in 5th place last year in Corfu. Leading the way now. Kushe, one of the 3 Germans, also born in 2005, one of the most experienced players here since he was born in January 2005. I wouldn't say he has now a comfortable advantage, but he's clearly in first position at the moment. And it looks like Frenchman Sacha Veli sitting in second. So that's a great pace. And pace is certainly on in these early stages of this boys race. Almost 9 minutes since the start of this race. And then you can see in the background that a couple of bikers also following the action, supporting the swimmers. That's a beautiful part of Vienna, where people can hide away and relax a bit. And that is not the case for the swimmers, of course. They can't hide away from the world. They are in the middle of attention, and they are fighting really hard. That's a very exhausting 10K race, and there's a lot of physicality in the water. Jonas Klaus Kusche still in the lead. Well, no medals so far for the Germans in these European Championships. Regarding the medal table, the Hungarians have 4 medals, 4 silvers actually. Turkey with 1 gold and 2 bronze medals. Greece now 1 gold and 1 silver medal. France, Belgium and also Great Britain had already managed to win 1 gold medal. Italy has 2 bronze medals to their names and 1 bronze medal also for Spain. So 10 minutes into this race, and the German, which is one of the Germans, Jonas Klaus Kusche, still having the lead. So Jonas Kusche has some great results so far from his career. Last year, for example, he won the silver medal at the Berlin Swim Open in 50 meters. So, of course, actually in the men's 100 meter freestyle, I should say. Bronze medals at the 800 meter freestyle and also the 400 meter freestyle. Had the bronze medal at the German Junior National Championships, the men's 50 meter backstroke back in 2019. Now Kusche is leading the way. We can see also Sascha Veli, and maybe it's Eric Mühlenbeck, another German, sitting in 3rd place, but there you can see how many athletes forming a bunch there. There's a mix of great swimmers in the lead pack, which is led at the moment by German Jonas Kusche. So it's a bit windy now, but that's not that serious in Vienna. And the athletes are very close now to the next buoy. Then they will have another 90 meters until the intermediate gate. We have the feeding pontoon as well, so the staff members are also ready to offer the feed for the athletes. Now they turn around the buoy. Some difficulties for some athletes at the buoy. So it looks like a Frenchman, Sachavelli, managed to regain the lead. So at the moment, it looks like he's in the lead. So Sachavelli with a time of 13:29.70 in the lead now. Kusche of Germany in second place. Potecin of Hungary in third. Kapala in fourth position. Caso, last year's silver medalist, fifth. Then Garcia Castro. Kovács Heres, the junior world champion, in seventh place. Kovács Heres, of course, managed to win the gold medal with the Hungarian relay under 19 last year. In Corfu, Hachisagir, Mühlenbeck, Vincent, Cikve Palmi, Teixeira Pereira, Del Vecchio, Loureiro, Boz, Christodoulou, Courtois, Reismüller, then Skaris, Santos, Goralnik, Bobanovic, the Croat, in 23rd place, Laris, 24, Askin, 25, so then it's Borovka in 26, then Nandor Nagy, Máté Hartmann, Mitro Bojko, Jeremy Kunz, Mark Icisin, Jan Pasko, Rocco Laguardia, Jugas Miskinis in position number 34, and then Flores Partin, Jakub Gabriel, and Ronan Fei. So at the moment, still all the 37 participants in the contest. 37 athletes from 22 different nations. Well, we have, of course, the usual powerhouses of open water swimming, like Germany, of course, Hungary, Italy, France, Poland, Turkey also now, Greece. But we have plenty of excellent swimmers here in the water. This is lap number 2. Another 1,250 meters for the participants. This is race number 4 all in all at these European Championships. Yesterday we had the 5K races in the morning session, with Konstantinos Hurdakis of Greece clinching the gold medal ahead of Márton Huszti of Hungary and Sami Hikmet Kopargil of Turkey. In the girls' race, Amelie Bloksic of Great Britain managed to retain her title, finishing ahead of Anna Bartalos of Hungary and Mahila Spennato of Italy. And then in the afternoon session, the 7.5K, Emir Batur Albayrak of Turkey won the gold medal with an excellent race. Mati Karpati finished second of Hungary, and Atakan Ercan, also from Turkey, grabbed the bronze medal. And this morning we had the 10K for the girls. Clémence Cocordano of France winning the gold medal ahead of Georgia Makri of Greece. 11 hundredths of a second separated in the end, Cocordano and Makri. And Chiara Sanzullo of Italy finished third. And already a yellow flag. We had a couple of ones in the girls' race. And I'm afraid it was Vincenzo Del Vecchio, one of the Italians, who was shown the yellow flag. So he was warned. Of course, the referees are keeping their eyes on the athletes in the water. So they need to be careful. Yesterday we also saw disqualification in the girls' race at the 7.5K. So if there's any irregularity in the water, it is, or it can be actually spotted by the referees who are following the action in the boats. So it has been confirmed, yes, it is Vincenzo Del Vecchio, the Italian, the number 6, who was shown the yellow flag. Now we can see one of the long straight sessions of this course, of this rectangle. And in a few moments, the athletes, the fastest swimmers, will reach another buoy. Well, officially it's going to be buoy number 3. Then between number 3 and 4, the distance is 90 meters. Then between number 4 and 1, once again 535 meters. Total of 8 laps in the competition, 8 by 1,250 meters. That's the 10K, that's the Olympic distance. Now, if you visit the city of Vienna, of course, there are some sightseeings, some spectacular monuments or buildings which you actually have to visit. But if you'd like to relax a bit, then come here to the Donauinsel, which is just about 7 kilometers away from the city center, with some tiny restaurants and great environment. So still Jonas Kusche of Germany, the leader in this boys race of the 10K. Little more than 20 minutes since the start. So once again last year Piotr Wozniak of Poland managed to win with a time of 1:54.17.1. Vincenzo Caso of Italy, who is once again here in the field, won the silver medal, 1:54.17.4. So 3/10 of the second separated Wozniak and Caso, and 4 more only separated Caso and the bronze medalist Linus Schwedler of Germany. Schwedler is not here in Vienna. 3 other German athletes have been named. So Jonas Kusche still leading the way. And they are halfway through the second lap of this competition. As I mentioned, Kusche is one of the 3 Germans in the field. He is compatriot Jeremy Kunz, wearing the number 1 bib. And we also have Erik Mühlenbeck. He's the number 7. And this is Jonas Klaus Kusche once again, last year's 5th place athlete. And his compatriot Mühlenbeck took second place. So at the moment, two Germans leading the way. And there in the green cap, you can see one of the Hungarian participants as well, swimming in third place. So after the first lap, Sasha Veli of France was in the lead ahead of German Kusche and Hungarian Potetsin. Now Kusche retained the lead, actually regained the lead, and his compatriot Erik Mühlenbeck swimming in second place. The top athletes really making the marks in the race here. That could be another really exciting and excellent race here in Vienna. Kusche still leading the way. And behind him, his compatriot, Erik Mühlenbeck. So both German competitors, actually all three, were born in 2005. Kusche, born in January 2005. Mühlenbeck in November. Jeremy Kunz in December 2005. So Jonas Klaus Kusche is the most experienced swimmer. One of the most experienced ones in the field anyway in this race. So after they finished lap number 2, it's gonna be the quarter of the distance, actually 2,500 meters. And then 6 more laps will await them. It's really about tactics as well. It's really about physicality. Taking the lead or chasing down the opponents, the rivals. Things can change very fast here in open water swimming. And it looks like Hungarian competitor, so Daniel Potetsin, sit in third place after the first lap. But now it's another Hungarian, Hunor Kovács-Seres, who managed to swim forward. Yes, it is. So Hunor Kovács-Seres, who was a world junior champion back in 2022 at the Seychelles, when he won the 7.5K. It was a really stormy, memorable race for the boys. And remember, Kovács-Seres also was the last swimmer of the Hungarian relay last year, the under-19 category in Corfu, which managed to win the gold medal. So Kovács-Seres was one of the heroes of the Hungarians last year. Very talented swimmer. Undoubtedly a bright future in international swimming, but now it looks like the French swimmer Sasha Veli managed to regain the lead, which he had after the first lap already. Then Jonas Kusche of Germany took the lead. Now once again Veli in the lead, Kovács-Seres also there, Kusche of Germany also there. Couple of meters until the end of lap number 2. And they are about to swim across the intermediate gate. They have to swim through it according to the rules. And yes, it is Veli once again with the lead, 27, 39, 47. Kushe in second place, Kovács Seres now in third, Kapara in fourth, Kaso, last year's silver medalist, in fifth, Wozniak, last year's gold medalist, in sixth place. Then we have Mühlenbeck from Germany, Cinque Palmi of Italy, Garcia Castro from Spain, and Hachi Sagir, one of the Turks, also in the top 10. Loureiro, Teixeira Pereira, Christodoulou, then Bosch, Vincent Del Vecchio, who was shown the yellow flag, remember. Santos of Portugal in 17th place. Potetsi now only 18th. Courtois 19th, and Dorovka of Czech Republic sitting in position number 20. Then Askin, Laris, Goralnik, Itzisin, Hartmann, Pashko, Mishkinis, Kunz, Bobanovic, Reismüller, Boyko, LaGuardia. So 29 minutes since the start of this race, and it's getting more and more exciting. This is lap number 3, so 2,500 meters behind the boys. But still 7.5K, now a little less, ahead of them. So fantastic race once again here in Vienna. And Frenchman Sasha Veli having the lead now. And it looks like one of the Greek swimmers, Ioannis Skaris, already had to give up the race. So we bid farewell to Ioannis Skaris. That means now 36 athletes in the water, 36 swimmers fighting for the podium finishes, for the good results, and for themselves, of course. Well, I've talked a lot about physicality, which is really important in this beautiful sport, but this is also, there's also a mental part of it. Veli from France leading the way ahead of Kovács Seres of Hungary. It's absolutely amazing to see those athletes of real open water powerhouses, just like Hungary, Germany, Italy, France, Greece, and some other countries who have really talented young swimmers as well. Just take a look at Hunor Kovács Seres of Hungary, who have fantastic open water swimmers like Krzysztof Raszowski or David Bethlehem and many others. Regarding the Germans, they have the Olympic champion Florian Wellbrock, of course. And no wonder that if these young German guys have the opportunity to maybe sometimes swim together with Wellbrock, then it could be a real boost for them in their career. So still Sasha Veli of France leading the way ahead of Unor Kovács Seres, the Hungarian in the green cap. So here's Sasha Veli in the white cap. Two Frenchmen in the field. We have also the number 36, I should say. This is Emile Vincent. Veli's compatriot. So we have three athletes from Germany, Turkey, Italy and Hungary. Two swimmers from Portugal, Czech Republic, Greece, Estonia, Poland, France and Israel. And of course, one athlete from Ukraine, Spain, Belgium, Ireland, Romania, Slovakia, Lithuania, Andorra, Switzerland, also Croatia. Sasha Veli swimming around the buoy and still swimming in first position. Behind him, still the Hungarian, Seres Kovács Hunor, one of the three Hungarians. We have Máté Hartmann also in the field. He's the number 17. He was a bronze medalist at that Junior World Championships at the Seychelles 2 years ago, where Kovács Seres managed to win the gold medal. Well, the athletes were talking about that, the very last lap of that race at the 7.5K actually. It was so stormy that they could not even see the buoys. So it was really chaotic a bit. And of course the third Hungarian, Daniel Potecin, who finished 11th last year, the 7.5K in Corfu at the European Juniors. So now the second long straight session in lap number 3. But of course the French also have their heroes in open water swimming. For example, with that legendary swimmer Marc-Antoine Olivier, who was 6th at the Olympic Games at the previous edition. Of course, the Olympic Games are very close now, starting the 27th of July, I should say, in Paris. The Italians also have their heroes, Gregorio Paltrinieri, one of the true legends as well of open water swimming. And I could mention many other excellent names from all over the world and also from all over Europe. And I'm sure we could see many of these young guys in the water in senior major events in the next couple of years. So it looks like Seres Kovács Hunor has managed to increase the pace, and the Hungarian took the lead. And his advantage is a couple of seconds now ahead of Frenchman Zashavelli, who is swimming now in second position. Cseres Kovács Hunor, who was actually also a silver medalist last year in Corfu at the 7.5 K race. But as I mentioned, he won the gold medal with the under-19 Hungarian relay. He was the last man, the last athlete in that 4-member relay. And he produced a fantastic swimming at the end to clinch the gold medal for the Hungarians. Now he's on his way to clinch an individual European junior gold medal as well, but still a long time and a lot of kilometers to go. So after this third lap, it's going to be 3,750 meters behind the boys. Where Cseres Kovács Hunor was born in the city of Dunajváros, on the shore of the Danube. And he's also, his residence is also there in Dunajváros. That's some 70 kilometers away from the capital Budapest, one of the main industrial centers of Hungary in the past. His club is Dunaferese in Dunajváros. His coaches Vera Bene and Gergő Szabó. So junior world champion and the two-time junior European champion Hunor Kovács Cseres, now with a relatively comfortable lead. And Zashavelli of France swimming in second position, little more than 40 minutes into this boys race at the 10K here in Vienna. So currently the fastest free swimmers on the field. And this trio is led by Hunor Kovács Cseres of Hungary. Now he is very close to the intermediate gate once again, and let's check the intermediate times in a few moments. And the rankings, of course. There's the conclusion of lap number 3. Now once again the athletes have the opportunity to take a feed. There you can see the Hungarian flag. And Hunor decided to take the feed. That could be favorable, of course, for the near future here. So Hunor Kovács Cseres with 41:41.81. There's the intermediate time in the lead. Zashavelli of France in second place. Last year's silver medalist Vincenzo Caso of Italy in third place, and Kapala already in fourth place. He was the gold medalist at the 7.5K last year in Corfu, Kapala. Then Kushe, now only fifth place. Hachi Sagir of Turkey in sixth. Wozniak, Cinque Palmi, Vincent, Teixeira Pereira, Garcia Castro, Potecin, Christodoulou, Bosch, Santos, Loureiro, Mühlenbeck, Del Vecchio, Itsisin, Courtois, Laris, Goralnik, Pashko, Askin, Borovka, Hartmann in position number 26. So this is already lap number 4, ladies and gentlemen. So in a few minutes, the boys will be halfway through this race, halfway through this excellent 10K race at the age category 18 and 19. That's a beautiful shot of this new Danube Rowing Center here in Vienna. To the left side, this is the Donauinsel, so the Danube Island here in Vienna. And this is one of the arms, one of the channels of the Danube with a width of around 160 meters. So Hunor Kovács in the lead. Kapala looks like took position number 2 already. So Kapala can be also dangerous for Kovács. Valley of France now in third place. This is lap number 4 out of the 8. It's around 4 kilometers now behind the swimmers, behind the boys. And that's a beautiful view to this part of the Danube, to this part of the Austrian capital. So Kovács, Kapala Valley in the podium positions at the moment. And I have to say that Bartosz Kapala of Poland has also managed to increase the lead, increase the pace. And sad news for the Hungarians. Máté Hartmann, one of the 3 Hungarians, is out now. So he didn't manage to finish the race. Only 2 Hungarians in the contest at the moment. So Hunor Kovács, who is leading the way, and also Daniel Potecin, still fighting for the good positions. So this is Seres Kovács Hunor, but that's a narrow lead only ahead of one of the 2 pairs, Bartosz Kapala, last year's gold medalist, of course, at the 7.5K. We have also in the field Piotr Wozniak of Poland, who won the gold medal here at the 10K. Actually not here, but at this race in Corfu last September. The 2023 European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships was held at the beautiful island of Corfu in Greece. Now the athletes are swimming around the buoy and turning towards the other one. 90 meters until the next buoy, and then another 535 meters. A long straight session. And the atmosphere is absolutely fantastic here in Vienna, with some good music, sunshine, and a beautiful venue here. Still Hunor Kovács of Hungary leading the way ahead of Kapal of Poland and the Valley of France. And it looks like the Pole, Kapala, tries to chase down the Hungarian, Seres Kovács Hunor, absolutely next to each other, the Hungarian and the Pole. Very behind them, I would say well behind them, the French. So dear swimming fans, don't forget about our brand new Euro Aqua app. There's the QR code. Download the Euro Aqua app, either from App Store or Google Play. Exclusive content, exclusive information, behind the scene infos. So don't forget to download it. Please use our brand new Euro Aqua app. Really, we have some really exclusive contents for you. And it's worth not only here in Vienna, for other major events of European Aquatics, of course. And also this Junior Swimming European Championship is on the palm of your hands. And then on the right side of the picture you can see the bunch of the swimmers. So there's the lead pack, and still Seres Kovács Hunor and the Pole Bartosz Kapala leading the way. There's the leading duo, but Valley of France also pretty close to them. And in a few minutes they will be halfway through this 10K race. Yeah, and once again, the German Jonas Kusche managed to increase the pace. And look at this. So the German Kusche is in front now. There you can see Kusche in first place, Kapala in second, and Kovács Seres, the Hungarian, at the moment in the third position. How about that? Look at his pace. Jonas Klaus Kusche, last year's great swimmer. He finished fifth in Corfu at the 10K. Now we'd like to improve on that result. Behind him, three athletes, three swimmers, literally next to each other. Veli, Kovács Seres, so the gap could be 1 or 2 seconds in favor of Jonas Kusche, the German. And that's a great fight. That's a great race here in Vienna. We'll be halfway through in a minute or two. Now we can see Jonas Kusche, the leader in this competition. 54 minutes into this boys race at the 10K. And that's really nice and comfortable swimming now from Jonas Kusche, the German. Well, there you can see that Kusche sitting in first place. Sasha Veli of France in the white cap behind him. Seres Kovács in the green one, and I think it's Bartosz Kapala in the purple one from Poland. Turning around the boy. So once again, we have the intermediate gate and we'll have the intermediate times. On the feeding platform, the staff members are also ready to help their athletes. Well, let's check the intermediate times at 5K, so they are halfway through now. And Kusche in the lead. Veli from France in second place. Kovács Seres of Hungary in third. Then Kapala of Poland. Vincent, another Frenchman. Wozniak, the other Pole. Casso in seventh place. Potetsin now in eighth. And it's very tight. You can see Hachisagir of Turkey and his compatriot Boz also in the top 10. And then Garcia Castro of Spain. Teixeira Pereira from Andorra. Cinque Palmi of Italy, Christodoulou of Greece, the two Portuguese, Santos and Loureiro in position number 15 and 16. Eric Mühlenbeck from Germany in 17th position. So now Sasha Veli took the lead. And behind him, Kovács from Hungary and also Kusche of Germany, as well as a couple of Poland fighting for the worthy places. What a race once again, ladies and gentlemen, here in Vienna. Look at this. There's the lead pack with a bunch of excellent open water swimmers. Lap number 5 out of the 8. Excellent conditions here. It's not that sunny anymore. A bit cloudy here in Vienna, above the Donauinsel. But that's absolutely ideal for the swimmers. Water temperature is around 25 degrees. And the waves are not that dangerous. So this is lap number 5, and it looks like the Hungarian Hunor Kovács, the junior world champion and two-time European junior champion, took the lead. So that's the case. Hunor Kovács leading the way. 59 minutes into this race. So once again, it looks impossible now to predict who's going to win this race. It's really unpredictable. So as the Olympic champion in water polo, Tamás Faragó, said at one of the broadcasts that there are a lot of suspects in some situations, and I can tell you that in this case, here at the 10K in the boys, we have a lot of suspects regarding the potential winners. That's a very tight race. Hunor Kovács of Hungary in the lead. One of the heroes of last year's European Junior Championships in Corfu. And once again, Kovács on his way to win another medal. But it's not going to be that easy. He has a lot of good rivals, very strong rivals. So look at that pack, look at that bunch of athletes behind Kovács. At least 8, 7 or 10 athletes who at the moment have a realistic chance to finish on the podium in the end. If they can keep the pace or even increase the pace. So there we can see the leader, Hunor Kovács, the junior world champion and two-time European junior champion. And Sacha Velli of France currently in second position. 1 hour and 2 minutes since the start of this excellent race here at the Rowing Center New Danube, which was built in 1990, about 7 kilometers away from the city center of Vienna. Just a couple of stops with the underground This is the 22nd district of the Austrian capital. And this is the former venue of the 1991 World Rowing Championships as well. So the swimmers are almost halfway through the fifth lap. So the pace is truly on. No doubt about that. And there's plenty of action ahead of us. With a little more than 4,000 meters remaining in this boys race of the 10K. So after the end of this lap, it's going to be 6,250 meters behind the boys. Now, Hunor Kovács and the chasers have just made the turn for the next long straight session. It's about 600 meters until the next intermediate gate. A couple of interesting facts already in this race. The number 6 of the competition, it was Vincenzo Del Vecchio, was shown the yellow flag earlier on. And unfortunately, we have a Greek competitor, Ioannis Skaris, who had to give it up. Didn't manage to finish the race. But the two Greeks it's only one Greek athlete remained in the water, and it is Angelos Christodoulou. He's also somewhere there in the leading pack. And the leader of the race at the moment is still Hunor Kovács, the man in the green cap. So today this is the second and last race here in Vienna, the European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships. But don't forget about the last day here on Sunday. We offer some really exciting action for you. The mixed relay competitions, 6 kilometers from the under 19 category, starting at 11 a.m. local time. And that will be followed by the 6 kilometer mixed relay under 16. Starting at 1:30 p.m. also local time. So that's going to be 4 by 1.5 kilometers for the relay members. And in that case, the course will be a bit longer. So in the 5, 7.5 and the 10K, the course has a length of 1,250 meters. This time at the 10K, it means 8 laps for the athletes. Tomorrow at the relay, it's going to be 4 by 1.5 kilometers. So 4 laps. Last year we had some really spectacular relay races. We can expect the same also tomorrow. So follow the action. So we have a total of 8 athletes who also competed last year at the 10K in Corfu. And of course, Piotr Wozniak of Poland managed to win the gold medal. Vincenzo Caso managed to win the silver medal last year. We also have Lorenzo Cinquepalmi from Italy, who finished 6th last year. Jonas Kusche, of course, finished 5th. Burhanettin Hacizagir of Turkey finished, actually he competed in the 7.5K last year, but Garcia Castro of Spain was there at the 10K and he finished 15th. Ronan Fay, the Irishman, also amongst the competitors last year, finishing in 23rd place. Ricardo Santos of Portugal finished 9th, and Mao Goralnik of Israel was also there, finishing in 21st position. So these are the 8 athletes who participated at the 10K also in Corfu last September. So there you can see we have a lead pack, just a narrow lead for Hunor Kovács of Hungary. And very soon we'll have the conclusion of lap number 5, so a little bit more than 3 laps to go. Well, I think Sachavelli of France keeping second place at the moment behind Kovács. Now 90 meters until the intermediate gate. So we can confirm it's going to be once again Kovács who we have the lead after this lap. Now, since it's a very tight race, it's very important to feed as quick as possible, of course. It's needed because this is a very long race. It's 10 kilometers, so it's impossible not to take a feed during this race. And Kovács also taking the feed. 1:10:30:16. That was the time, the intermediate time for Kovács. Sachavelli in second place. And Wozniak now in third place. So out of the 2 poles, now it's Piotr Wozniak, last year's gold medalist, who was in third position at 6,250 meters. Vincent of France in fourth place. Kusche now in fifth. Caso in sixth. Kapala, the other pole, in seventh. Hacizagir of Turkey in eighth place. Garcia Castro in ninth position. Christodoulou of Greece in 10th. Then we have Potetsin, Santos, Teixeira Pereira, Cinquepalmi, then Loureiro in position number 15. Mühlenbeck in position number 16. Paschko of Estonia in 17th position. Bergboj of Turkey in position number 18. And look at that, last year's gold medalist, somehow Piotr Wozniak managed to increase the pace, and he's now really close to the leader Kovács of Hungary. In Corfu, actually Piotr Wozniak managed to win by 3/10 of a second ahead of Vincenzo Caso of Italy, and by 7/10 of a second ahead of Linus Schweder of Germany, who is not here in Vienna. This is lap number 6 already, and Mauro Bobanovic, that's another sad news. Bobanovic of Croatia, not anymore in the water, so he didn't manage to finish this race.
And I have a sad message for Croatia. Bubanovic Mauro is out of the race. He DNF, but I wish all the best for his next races. You only learn, you don't lose.
So Hunor Kovács from Hungary leading the way. And then you can see how close last year's gold medalist, the Pole Piotr Wozniak, swimming now to him. 1 hour and 40 minutes into the race. Kovács in the lead, Wozniak in second place, Valley of France sitting in third position. And I'm sure that Hunor Kovács, the Hungarian, also realized that Piotr Wozniak increased the pace. So the Hungarian had to react to that as well. But he's also, we can say, an experienced swimmer with a couple of major competitions behind him, and with a lot of good results and medals as well.
3 laps. Please cheer on Maxime Courtois.
So that's getting more and more exciting once again. Kovács, Wozniak and Veli in the first 3 positions in lap number 6 out of the 8. This is the boys race in the 10K. That's the Olympic distance, age category 18 and 19 at the 2024 European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships. Now only 2 Hungarians in the contest. Don't forget that one of the 3, actually the former junior world bronze medalist, Hartmann, had to finish the race. So now Hunor Kovács and Daniel Potetsin in the water representing Hungary. So Sashaveli took position number 2. Wozniak now in third position. So there have been some changes behind the Kovács in the last 1 or 2 laps of this race. But Kovács managed to keep position number 1. But there's the referee boat, and of course the referees try to watch out, try to keep their eyes on the athletes. The yellow flag was shown once so far in this race. Actually for Vincenzo Del Vecchio, one of the Italian competitors. The girls' race was won by the French athlete Clémence Cocodano this morning. That was an excellent race. In the end, she finished ahead of Greek Georgia Makri by 11 hundredths of a second. And Chiara Sanzullo of Italy took the bronze medal. So one medal for France, Greece and Italy so far on day number 2 at the European Junior Championships. Hungarians, of course, already managed to win 4 medals yesterday in all 4 races. They clinched the silver medal. They don't have a gold medal at the moment yet. Last year they had 2 in Corfu. So 5 different nations with one gold medal to their names respectively. So far the Europeans. 1 gold for Turkey, 1 for France, 1 for Greece, 1 for Belgium and 1 for Great Britain. And the Hungarians can't wait to finish at the top of the podium. And it looks like Hunor Kovács-Seres, one of the most experienced junior swimmers of the Hungarian team, has a realistic chance to clinch that gold. It looks like still a Valley of France in second place and Wozniak of Poland in the third position.
Always picking up the frequency, always picking up the speed, and they try to stay at him. I think they're struggling a bit, but maybe they can get back in the finish and overtake him. Yeah, and Willi and the Kappa.
There in the purple cap you can see the other pole, and it is actually Bartosz Kapala, as he's gold medalist in his 7.5K in Corfu.
He is qualified for the Olympics in Paris.
Also in this kind of a lead pack.
There were no participants from Oceania. Of course, it's the Polish guy, Piotr Wozniak.
It's a little more than 80 minutes into this race. Still Hunor Kovács-Seres leading the way.
A few moments, the orange boy and Ken. They will come back here. They will
Here's the Hungarian in the green cap.
Yeah, we're getting nearer to the big final, but still.
Now that's a great fight between
Yeah, it's still some meters.
Piotr Wozniak and Sasha Velli.
It's still a long time.
Position number 2 and 3.
Half an hour when you can go dead, when you can go empty, when you can go just at the back of the field and break away. Yeah, we will see. We're curious.
Well, that's a great picture. Hunor Seres Kovács in front, 2 guys right next to each other in position number 2 and 3, and another 2 absolutely next to each other in 4 and 5.
You always think they are breaking apart, but they stay together and they fight and they don't break away. It's still a big field. It's nearly 7 points.
Now it looks like the Frenchman, Sasha Velli, changed the pace. And now he managed to chase down Kovács-Seres. So now the Frenchman in the lead. There haven't been a change regarding the leading position for a while, but now look at that. Sasha Velli, what a pace it is. Sasha Velli now well in front. He led the way in the first and, as I remember well, in the second lap as well in this race. And they changed the rhythm, changed the pace, and leading the way. so energetic, and this is, remember, lap number 6. So almost 7 kilometers behind the boys. So here's Sasha Veli, the leader.
And our organizers have some spare time. They are looking, they're watching the race. Please can we have some applause for our organizers of this event. They are sitting right in front of the watch and watching the race.
Yeah, they did a great job the last days, the last month.
So very soon we'll have the conclusion of lap number 6, and that means 7.5 kilometers will be behind the boys. So a little more than 2 laps to go in the boys' race. And Sasha Veli leading the way. It looks like Hunor Kovaceres managed to keep the rivals behind him, so at least he sits in second position. And his disadvantage behind the leader, Sasha Veli, is not that serious. 90 meters now, around 80 until the intermediate gate.
He played a little bit, and now he's back again at the leading position, and as usual.
So that's going to be the intermediate time at 7.5 kilometers.
And then they will have just 2 more laps ahead of them to the finish.
Actually, Hunor, the Hungarian, won the silver medal at this distance at 7.5 kilometers last in Corfu. But this time he still has 2,500 meters to go until the finish line. Veli in first position. And the disadvantage for Kovaceres is a little less than 2 seconds behind him. Wozniak of Poland, last year's gold medalist, in third position. Kazo, last year's silver medalist, in position number 4. Then Vincent of France. Couchet of Germany, now in 6th place. Capala, the other Pole, in position number 7. Garcia Castro, the Spaniard, in 8th position. Santos of Portugal in 9th. Potetsin of Hungary also in the top 10. And the guy from Andorra, Teixeira Pereira, sitting in 11th place. Christodoulou of Greece in 12th. Eric Mühlenbeck from Germany, 13th. Lorenzo Cinquepalmi in 14th. And some noisy Italian, well, I would say fans, but of course they are competitors, other members of the team with Italian flags, cheering for their compatriots.
And in the end, at the end of the field, also doing really good work. Another young Greek athlete. The Greek stood out.
So now the fight for the second place between Hunor Kovaceres and Piotr Wozniak. Sasha Veli well ahead, and the yellow flag was shown for the Estonian Mark Itsisin. One of the 2 Estonians, I would say. So a little more than 2 kilometers ahead of the boys. This is already lap number 7. Polish flag also in the background. That's very important for these boys, for these young guys, to have the support, to have the cheers. They worked a lot. They prepared really well for these European Championships, of course. Many of them were present in Vilnius as well last week, the European Junior Swimming Championships.
Second but last lap. And
So that's a busy season once again for sure.
from Germany, training
Also for the best junior athletes. Zashaveli leading the way. Here's the Frenchman, and behind him, still in the green cap, the Hungarian, Hunor Kovács.
And behind the Estonian athlete, we have the next row of three guys. And there is Jerzy Laris from Poland, Mark Itisin from Estonia, and Vincenzo Del Vecchio from Italy. Guys, all the best.
Well, if we remember to the girls' race in the morning session, actually, personally, I can say that I feel creepy if I remember to that excellent finish, how that race finished in the first and second position between Clemence Cocordano and Georgia Macri. And who knows, that could be the case also here for the boys. Plenty of boys here hungry for the gold medal. I'm sure about that. Veli, definitely hungry for that. Kovács and Wozniak, of course, after last year's gold medal, once again tries to finish first.
now two French guys in medal range. Also the Italians won bronze today, and now also one guy from Italy in
And we saw yesterday Amelie Bloksic of Great Britain, who managed to retain her title at the 5K in the girls competition. And Wozniak tries to do the same, tries to be the double champion at the 10K. That would be a story for sure. But at the moment, it's still Sasha Veli of France who is leading the way ahead of Hungarian Hunor Kovács.
And ladies and gentlemen, in front of us, please cheer for the man from Turkey. Kolas Hasan asking all the best. Also, he's now in his 7th lap. That means 2 more laps.
and right before him, Borovka Denis.
So that's going to be the end of the first long straight session of lap number 7. There's some help for Vincenzo Caso and Emile Vincent, actually for Vincenzo Caso for sure, by Gigi D'Agostino. Some great music also here at the New Danube Rowing Center in Vienna. And also Caso tries to finish once again on the podium after last year's silver medal. So excellent athletes here. The French, Sasha Veli and Emile Vincent, especially. The Hungarians, Kovács and also Potecin. Unfortunately, Hartmann is out of the competition. The Poles, Wozniak and also Kapana. The Spaniard Garcia Castro, Portuguese Santos was also in the top 10 after the 6th lap.
Our fans from Ukraine, where are our fans from Czechia, where are our fans from Andorra, and our fans from Turkey? From Turkey, sorry. Let's make some noise for those four swimmers.
So the fastest swimmers of this race now turning around the buoy. And that's the second long straight session, another 535 meters for the boys. Sasha Veli keeping the first position. Kovács still in second place, and Wozniak, last year's gold medalist, still in the bronze medal position at the moment.
will go on. 'Cause we have 2 more swimmers. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. And our fans from Ukraine, where are our fans from Czechia, where are our fans from Turkey? From Turkey, sorry. Let's make some noise for those four swimmers. So the fastest swimmers of this race now turning around the buoy. And that's the second long straight session, another 535 meters for the boys. Sasha Veli keeping the first position. Kovács still in second place, and Wozniak, last year's gold medalist, still in the bronze medal position at the moment.
So the referee in the background watching the athletes ready for the action, ready for showing the yellow flag if it's needed. It's happened already a couple of times also during this race and in the previous race as well. Yesterday we had a disqualification as well at the 7.5 kilometer race in the girls race. So 6 athletes, there's the lead pack, there you can see, with the leadership of Zashavelli, the Frenchman, and 5 more athletes still in the contest, not only Hunor Kovács-Eres, who is in second place, and not only Wozniak, the Pole, who is now only 4th, as we can see. And now the athletes are very close now to finish lap number 7 as well. So that couldn't be more exciting than that. Veli in first place, Kovács-Eres in second. I think it's Caso in third, but I'm not sure about that. Wozniak also fighting for the bronze medal position. There's this channel, this arm of the Danube, the great river. The width of this channel is around 160 meters. Actually, the course is quite simple. That has a shape of a rectangle. And Lorenzo Cinquepalmi of Italy is out of the race. He didn't manage to finish it, so another farewell. Actually, Cinquepalmi crossed the intermediate gate in 14th position at 7.5k, so it was, well, I would say a promising position. I don't know what really happened to the Italian. So 2 Italians in the contest now, and Vincenzo Caso with a realistic chance to finish on the podium, unlike Vincenzo Del Vecchio, who was in 19th place after lap number 6. Zashavelli in first position. Hunor Kovács-Eres in second one. And maybe Caso in the third position.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are on their way. The leaders of the field are on their way to the last goal in this 7.
And of course, it's a very exhausting and tiring race, but still, those who are hungry for the medals, hungry for the podium finishes, need to increase the pace. No doubt about that. There's the next buoy. And from that point, they will have 90 meters until the intermediate gate, and then another 1,250 meters until the finish line. Zashavelli, who was born in February 2005. Wozniak also was born in 2005. Kovács-Eres in the year of 2006. Don't forget, this is the age category of 18 and 19 for the boys. in the Olympic distance. This is 10 kilometers, but now only, well, a little more than 1,300 meters await the guys here in the water. And this is the lead pack, led by Sacha Velli of France.
And we have a set message for Italy. Italy, please just listen as number 9, Lorenzo Cinquefarmi is out of the water.
Well, they have to swim around, of course, the buoy from the outside. Velli in first place, Kovaceres in second one. And there's the intermediate gate. Very soon we'll have the intermediate times. So the guys are heading for the very last lap of this 10K race.
Only Kovacevic Junior can follow him directly behind him. There is already a small
And maybe the last feeding opportunity for the athletes. Actually, this is the last one, but will they take this chance or not? Sacha Velli in first place, Kovaceres in second, Caso, last year's silver medalist, in third place, Wozniak, last year's gold medalist, in fourth position, Couchet now fifth, Vincent in sixth position. That's the last lap, ladies and gentlemen. So a little more than 1 kilometer away the guys. Velli in first place. His advantage was 2.44 seconds ahead of Kovaceres at 8,750 meters. Caso third, Wozniak, Couchet, Vincent, Garcia Castro, Santos, Potec in the other Hungarian, Teixeira Pereira from Andorra now in the top 10. And a bunch of Italian competitors, the other team members, of course, some of them, or some guys from Greece and Hungary as well on the shore. And here's in the number 22 bib, this is Sacha Velli. More than 1 hour and 40 minutes into this race. Last year's the winning time for Piotr Wozniak was 1:54:17.1 in Corfu. Caso finished with 1:54:17.4, and Linus Schwedler of Germany with 1:54:17.8. That was a fantastic finish with 3 competitors absolutely close to each other. So it was very tight in the end. And it looks like it could be the case once again here in Vienna. So the guy in the lead in the white cap, this is Sacha Velli. In the green cap, this is Huno Kovaceres from Hungary in second position. And the guy without a cap at the moment, this is Vincenzo Caso, the Italian, swimming in third position. Lap number 8, out of the 8. And now they need some reserve energy. So it doesn't look like Sacha Velli losing energy or too much energy, but I'm sure Huno Kovaceres and also Caso and the others, the Poles as well, will try everything they can in the last 1 kilometer of this race. Now a bit less than 1 kilometer. So there's still 6 athletes, and don't forget about our QR codes. Very interesting and exciting scenes here, and you can download the brand new Euro Aqua app. You can download it either from App Store or the Google Play. Behind the scenes, exclusive contents and information. So Euro Aqua app available. It's worth downloading it for sure. And it's worth watching this excellent race here in Vienna. That's for sure as well. If you'd like to know any exclusive information about the athletes or the races, other major European aquatics events, then use this QR code and download the app. Sachavelli in the lead. That's the first long straight session of the last lap. So still plenty of work to do for Sachavelli and his rivals as well. But that's now a comfortable lead. It looks like Sachavelli has managed to increase the pace. And that's really a comfortable lead. Kovács Seres still in second place, but Kaso close to him. And also Piotr Wozniak wants to finish on the podium, just like last year in Corfu. So that could be the perfect day for France, ladies and gentlemen. Clémence Cocordano won the girls' race at the 10K, and Sachavelli is on his way to clinch the gold medal. The French didn't manage to win a medal on the opening day of the Junior Europeans, but today it could be a perfect day for them. And Cocordano won by 11 hundredths of a second. Now Veli has a real big advantage ahead of Huno Kovács Seres. No, Kovács Seres now only in fourth place. So there have been some changes behind Sachavelli. But the Hungarian now not even in a medal position. And Caso only in sixth place. That's the lead pack. Actually, Sachavelli in first position, and behind him, 5 more athletes fighting for the medal positions. Well, he looks absolutely unstoppable, Sachavelli. Dictating the pace, even increasing it. That's a comfortable lead. Look at that. This is the last lap. And after this turn around this buoy, it's going to be the last long straight session. It's about 600 meters left for Sachavelli and his rivals. And he's still in the lead. So after lap number 7, the row was, the order, Veli, Kovács Seres, Caso, Wozniak, Kuche, and Vincent. But some of these members of this elite pack look very tired now, very exhausted. And look at this, how big this advantage is for Sachavelli. The Frenchman is on his way to win the gold medal. The second gold medal for France today. And he looks absolutely strong and energetic enough to keep this first position. Well, in the background we can see the finish panel as well.
Finish line we cleared. This is the last lane back to the finish, and then they have to make a really, really small turn to the left, and then they will reach the finish area. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the leading position at the moment, Sasha Willy from France. He is apart from the second and the third place.
So Sashaveli is still in the first position, and it looks like it would be, or it's gonna be, a gold medal for France. The question is now, who's gonna finish second and third?
The whole field breaks apart. Everyone's
We already listened to the French national anthem earlier on today, and it looks like for the honor of Sashaveli,
is it successful? We will see in a few minutes.
it can be heard once again here in Vienna at the New Danube Rowing Center. With the last hundreds of meters for Sashaveli. That's a fantastic race by the Frenchman. So Veli in first place. And let's take a look at the rivals, the chasers. From this distance, it's absolutely impossible to spot who is swimming now in second position, but that's for sure. Sasha Veli sits in position number 2.
The gap is already 7-8 meters apart from the second and third place. So it really looks
1 hour and 50 minutes into this race.
did he play 7 laps, and now this attack was really, really strong.
Well, the time will be very similar to that from last year in Corfu. Piotr Wozniak won that race. The winning time was 1 hour 41:17:1 in the end.
Those are crazy. Sometimes he has like 4.4 times 1 kilometers, then 4 400s, then 4 100s, and everything best average. That's really hard. You have to endure that, and it's not really easy.
And it seems like
So that's a very comfortable advantage, a very comfortable lead for Sasha Veli.
bigger and bigger.
And he's getting closer and closer to that fantastic gold medal, which could be, at the moment, peak point of his career. But he has a bright future, that's for sure.
We will see if it's enough for him. But
Sasha Veli
he looks very
was born in February 2005,
But he races
90 years of age, and that's a very promising race. So it looks like Sasha Veli already lost his cap. He wore a white cap, remember? But this is the Frenchman, the leader for sure, the number 22, en route to victory here in Vienna. And now he's very close now to the buoy. Then a last turn, and then 90 meters until the finish line, the finish panel. And he's gonna win this race, no doubt about that. Absolutely fantastic what he's been performing today, Sasha Veli. There's a turn around the buoy. Sasha Veli is gonna be the junior European champion. Look at this. Smile on his face as well in the water. He can afford it. The rivals are well behind him.
They are fighting. It's Croatia, the Schuler right in front of us with the green cap. He already has some meters to the front, but he did a tremendous work.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now we need everybody
So, Sachavelli, ladies and gentlemen, representing France. Now close to the finish line. One gold medal already for France earlier on today. And in the 10K, after Clemens Cocordano, also Sachavelli will clinch the gold medal. Absolutely fantastic swimming. And now, there it is. Sachavelli hitting the finish panel and finishing as gold medalist. No one is around him. And now a fight for the second and third place between Wozniak and Couchet. Then comes the other Frenchman. So Velli finishing first, Wozniak this time second after last year's gold medal. Couchet of Germany third. Vincent from France finishing fourth. That's really a great day for the French open water swimmers. And Gunor Kovács-Seres, who led the way for a long time during this race, as well as last year's silver medalist Vincenzo Caso, really exhausted. But Caso finishing in fifth position. And now, Hunor Kovács-Seres, the junior world champion, the two-time junior European champion, finishing sixth this time. Now he was very tired and exhausted in the end. So Santos of Portugal in seventh position, Garcia Castro of Spain in eighth. 1:53.25.82 the winning time for Velli. That's almost a minute better than the winning time from Corfu last year, Piotr Wozniak. Wozniak now in second place, Couchet in third. Daniel Potec in the other Hungarian finishing in ninth position. Hristo Dulu from Greece also in the top 10. All credit to these guys. That's been an excellent race once again. 10 kilometers of swimming. And the guys look really tired now. But we can imagine how exhausting this kind of race can be. So the guy from Andorra, Kevin Teixeira Pereira, finished in 11th position. So at the moment this is an unofficial result, but Sachavelli of course won the gold medal. Piotr Wozniak of Poland, this time in the silver medal position. Jonas Couchet of Germany finishing third. So he managed to improve on the performance he shown last year when he finished in the fifth position in Corfu. Now he will stand on the podium. Bartosz Kapala finished 12th. Remember, Kapala was the gold medalist at the 7.5K last year in Corfu. And in the meantime, the German Couchet giving an interview to the local public announcer and saying that this is his first medal position in such a major event, and he's very happy about that, which we can absolutely understand. Great race also by the German Jonas Klaus Kusche.
Die erste Runde erzählen wir ganz kurz.
Ja, die ersten zwei Runden musste ich erstmal ein bisschen führen, weil alle sich gedacht haben, wir haben nicht so richtig Bock, schnell zu schwimmen.
Actually, his compatriot Erik Mühlenbeck finished in position number 13.
Alles so ein bisschen aussortiert, bis wir dann zum Schluss, glaube ich, 6 Mann ganz vorne waren in der letzten Runde. Und dann wurde noch mal ein bisschen Gas gegeben. Der Sascha, der gewonnen hat, hat dann noch mal ein bisschen sehr doll Druck gemacht und wir haben versucht, da ranzuschwimmen. War dann leider nicht mehr drin. Der letzte Grad hätte ich vielleicht die Seite wechseln müssen. Da hätte ich zwar den kürzeren Weg zum Finish gehabt, aber naja, kann man fürs nächste Mal mitnehmen. Von daher bin ich sehr lieb.
Aber trotzdem, Gratulation nochmal. Unser Bronzemedaillengewinner aus Deutschland, Jonas Kusche.
So Jonas Kusche is chilled by the fence here and by the other athletes. And of course, we are waiting for the other swimmers to reach the finish panel. And of course, later on today, we're going to have the medal ceremony as well. So stay with us and stay with us to learn what is the official final ranking here.
Sasha, you're the new European champion. What a race. How happy are you?
So they will, yes.
Just take us through your race. Was it the tactic you attacked in the last lap? Was it that what you wanted to do the whole race? That you said, okay, in the last lap I will push very, very hard. Was it the plan?
The start for me is very good. Good first. The two last stop, I push.
So now the winner, Sasha Valley, giving the interview, and of course the most interesting question about his swimming was whether it was intentional to dictate such a great pace in the very last lap, because we could see that, okay, he had the lead after lap number 7, but it was a narrow lead. But from the beginning of the last lap, he managed to increase the pace more and more. That was a fantastic last lap by the Frenchman, I have to say. In the end, the gap was more than 11 seconds in favor of him, ahead of last year's gold medalist Piotr Wozniak. Some more information, some more rankings. Miškinis of Lithuania finished in 14th position, then Pashko of Estonia, Del Vecchio of Italy, Laris of Poland, Itzisin, the other Estonian, Kuntz from Germany, Loureiro from Portugal in position number 20.
At the venue, and then we will cheer for the gold, silver, and bronze medalists.
So some of the swimmers still in the water. So we need some time to welcome them in the finish line. And once again, we show you the final ranking. And don't forget, we'll be back, of course, with the official medal ceremony after the last swimmer also reached the finish line, the finish panel. Then we can move on with the medal ceremony.
Now, the next two finishers, the next two athletes who reach the finish.
So Borovka of Czech Republic in position number 21, Askin of Turkey, position number 22. Three more athletes, very close now to reach the finish line. And I can tell you that the medalists have been officially confirmed. So Zashaveli won the gold medal, Piotr Wozniak the silver medal, and Jonas Kusche the bronze medal.
And here, the next athletes, ladies and gentlemen, cheer also for them, make some noise, a big applause. The next three athlete here. That's a very, very fair handshake.
So another trio in the finish line. And out of these three athletes, in the end, Dmytro Boyko of Ukraine managed to finish in the 23rd position. Well, even to complete this kind of a race, 10 kilometers, don't forget about it. It's really a fantastic performance. Nandor Nagy, representing Romania, finished in 24th position. Tomáš Reismüller from Czech Republic finished 25th.
And here is the next finisher after 2 hours and a bit more than 5 minutes from Israel, Maor Gorali.
So Maor Goralnik of Israel clinched spot number 26. We've had a total of 37 participants, 37 athletes in this competition, representing 22 different nations. But this is a French day here in Vienna. I can tell you, dear swimming fans, Clémence Cocordano managed to win the gold medal in the girls race in the 10K earlier on today. And now we have a French gold medalist as well in the boys race. And this is Sasha Veli. Where more and more swimmers reaching the finish panel.
And here, the next finishers. Give a big hand.
So Rocco Laguardia, representing Switzerland, finishing in 27th position. Jakub Gabriel of Slovakia, position number 29.
Jakub Gabriel. Corporate guys.
And Eden Flores Partin of Israel, 28. And there's Gabriel, the Slovak, in position number 29. Maxime Courtois, representing Belgium, finished in 30th position. So the preparation for the official medal ceremony has been started. And in a few minutes, of course, we're going to have this official ceremony. Actually, the official starting time is 5:30. But stay tuned because we'll be back immediately when the athletes and the officials are ready for the medal presentation. Berk Bozs of Turkey finished in position number 31. And in number 32, it's Ronan Fei of Ireland. Bobanovic, Inkapalmi, Hachisagi, Hartman, and Skaris didn't manage to finish the race. So, ladies and gentlemen, Veli, the gold medalist, and we'll be back with the official medal ceremony. So, see you soon. So welcome back to Vienna, dear swimming fans, and the official medal ceremony of the 10K boys race is just about to start. We have the three medalists, and of course we have the official medal presenters. Camelia Potek, European Aquatics Bureau member, and Arno Pajek, the president of the Ocean Swimming Federation, the medal presenters.
The president of the Austrian Swimming Federation. And now, in third place, auf dem dritten Platz.
So the bronze medalist at the 10K in the boys race at the 2024 European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships, it is Jonas Kusche representing Germany. 1:53.37, the time of the German, who finished 5th last year, and this time he is standing on the podium.
In second place, representing Poland.
And there we have last year's gold medalist. This time he had to settle with the silver medal, but another great performance for the Pole, Piotr Wozniak. His time was 1:53.36.92.
And now, in first place, winner of the gold medal
And the winner and the gold medalist at the 10K in the boys race, representing France, it is Sasha Veli with a sensational race, a sensational performance, and an amazing last lap. Actually, more than 11 seconds was the gap between the winner, Veli, and the silver medalist, Wozniak. So a well-deserved victory for this smiling Frenchman. And for the second time today, the national anthem of France. So this is the conclusion of the 10K boys race at the 2024 Junior Open Water European Swimming Championships. Sasha Veli, the gold medalist, Piotr Wozniak, the silver medalist, and Jonas Kusche, the bronze medalist. And congratulations to all these guys, and special congratulations for this amazing race for the winner, Sasha Veli. So dear swimming fans, that's all about Day 2 program here in Vienna, but don't forget we're gonna have the very last day, day number 3 tomorrow, and we start a little earlier than 11 a.m. So tomorrow the mixed relays. Thank you for your attention. It was Tamás Ambrus, your commentator. Bye for now.